So this kind of combines aspects of their card series like Final Quest and Xylite and Mythos Rising and Starship Scavengers. So it's kind of like you are a detective / Judge Dredd kind of character because you are basically a law-sanctioned executioner. But they stopped recruiting and officially paying for them, but they still get funding through back channels, and you are playing as one of those star marshals hunting down your quarries. Welcome back to Unbox and Conquer. Today I have a new Grinning Frog game for me that you can barely see because of the plastic. But it's called Star Marshal by Benjamin Hart. Star Marshal is a completely new adventure series in the Grinning Frog product line. So this is the full print bundle. The only thing I did not purchase was polyhedral dice, because you will need dice to play this game. I have a lot of dice, and it wasn't specific to the game, so I decided to skip the dice. But anyway, now that you know, you get the Grinning Frog thank you card, which has a probability curve. Is a beautiful thing to work with when designing games. Gives you a little extra information. You get a bookmark of the new Star Marshal. I will tell you about, you get a female Star Marshal on this side. I just noticed the hair. I thought it was just 2 Star Marshals. You have, I can't remember his name, but he's in several of the games now. He's the tiger in the Tiger Hunt game. Here he's called Whiskers. And there's his wares table. And then this is just a postcard of a girl with a gun. That's a very tragic photo. I hope no children need guns. And we have our combat sequence player aid and our opponent summary chart. Now, this game is new in the series of products. You are a Star Marshal after the Wars of Unreason, which is the war in Starship Troopers that happened 200 years ago, I believe, in that series. You're the Starship Scavenger after that war. This is immediately after that war, so this is 200 years in the past from Starship Scavengers. So same universe, different time. I guess that makes sense. But after the war, they needed marshals to go out and keep law and order on the outer planets of the universe. Kind of think of like Judge Dredd, because you are basically a law-sanctioned executioner. But over time, Star Marshals fell out of favor. The politicians distanced themselves because they can't be near such violent gentlemen and ladies. But they never really stopped the Star Marshals. They stopped recruiting and officially paying for them. There's quotes, officially paying for them. But they still get funding through back channels. And you are playing as one of those Star Marshals hunting down your quarry. So it's kind of like you are a detective / Judge Dredd kind of character in the far future of space hunting in outer planets. Now that you got the background, it sounds pretty cool. So this kind of, in my opinion, combines aspects of their card series like Final Quest and Xylite and Mythos Rising and Starship Scavengers, because you will need a rulebook, which does not have the cards in it anymore. It still has a character sheet, but this is going to give you the rules on how to play as a Star Marshal, how to create a character, and then once you know all of these rules, how to fight, you will then pick up an adventure, also known as a casebook. And a casebook also can get bespoke cards. So this is the casebook, the very first one of the series, The Hunt for Red Sparrow. And then it'll tell you what it is. The notorious Red Sparrow's gang have become bolder and ambitious. They are now the de facto ruling body on Heron, a poor mining planet in the outer worlds. You have been assigned a contract to track down and eliminate their leader. We got our character sheet. There's usually a character sheet in the back of every single one of these books. But you can also go to their website and download one. which I recommend because I don't like writing books. So it's going to give you the whole backstory of the quest, of the adventure, what you need to know, and the different events. It's also going to give you your cards because you can do a choice between the cards. Like, let's pull the cards out. Some of the cards may give you the option to refer to your casebook to look up a specific event. That's what these are. And then you're going to do whatever's needed in that event. I'm trying not to spoil it by holding the book open and be like, read every page, guys. Come on. So, like I said, you need the rulebook, polyhedral dice, and a casebook, and a deck of cards. Now, I always recommend you getting the bespoke cards because it just makes playing the game easier when you can just flip the card and do what they say. Obviously, not that one. That's a Joker card. But garbage disposal. This is a junkyard interior card. It will tell you everything you need to know. But also on the backs, they use it. There's the location. Nightclub interior cards. So these are all your interior locations. This is a citizen card. Also included in this bundle is the playmat. You also do not need this playmat. And like I say in every video, you can choose to use it as a poster, but why would you when you can play on the other side? So this helps you lay out your cards and keep your game organized while you're going through your casebook. And I must say, each playmat has gotten better and better with the graphics and styling. Like, if you look back at some of their older videos and website images, the playmats were more bare bones. They didn't have all these pictures. So I'm really glad to see that the Grinning Frog is growing as a company and they're putting it back into their games. Because some places don't. So I'm going to put my little bespoke deck back. So this was Star Marshal, where you are a cyborg. Not really a cyborg. There is cyberpunk elements because you can have augmentations on your character. Like, he has a robot hand right there. So to enhance your ability to go hunt down your red sparrows. And this was made by Benjamin Hart, is the game designer. And that's about all I got to say. I'll have to recommend it again. So go to thegrinningfrog.com, buy their games.
Reddit.
This is the new one. And I will see you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe.